First of all, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of my colleague, Senator Nancy Binay. Madam, thank you very much for being here. Now, may quorum na so we can proceed with our hearing. Baka you want to give an opening statement or anything?
Hindi na
Okay.
po, Chairman. We can proceed. I'm sure may mga session pa yung mga kasamahan natin
Yeah, okay.
from the House of Representatives.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, I now declare the presence of a quorum. No, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our colleagues from the House of Representatives, headed by the chairperson of the Committee on Public Works, Chairman Momo, kasama ang aking anak na si Vice Chair Kong Jolo. At sa lahat ng mga congressmen na nagsidalo ngayong hapon. Actually, hindi nyo na kailangan aksayin pa oras nyo ngayon at approve without thinking. we just have to go through the process. No? We have two topics, no? Two major topics for today's hearing. First is the deliberation on bills regarding rainwater harvesting. And second is the consideration of local bills for districts engineering offices or DEOs. Rainwater harvesting has particularly gained attention in recent years as it puts to beneficial use water we collect from rains. Sa halip na mapunta lamang sa wala ang tubig ulan, matututunan natin gamitin ito upang mapakinabangan. Maaring ang sa tulong nito, ang baha mula sa tubig ulan na itinuturing nating lason ay maging lunas. So we have all been feeling the effects of climate change. In fact, the effects have become more pronounced in the last few years, which prompted many to comment that what we are up against is already climate change, climate crisis. Hindi na lamang teorya ang climate change, no? Damang-dama na ang epekto nito na kung hindi natin kukomprontahin ay maaaring maging peligro at mitsa ng buhay. In the latest edition of the United Nations World Water Development Report, the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and UN Water warned of the imminent risk of global water crisis. They predict that the global urban population facing water scarcity is projected to double from 930 million people in 2016 to 1.7 up to 2.4 billion people in 2050. Sabi nga ng mga siyentipiko, ang susunod na krisis ay ang kakulangan sa tubig. Time is not on our side. And the growing incidence of extreme and prolonged drought demands that we find innovative opportunities that will be our tool in this era where climate change lies at the very heart of what the future holds for all of us. And rainwater harvesting is one such innovative opportunity that we can utilize to our advantage. Ang rainwater harvesting ay hindi bagong konsepto. Its roots date back to ancient Romans who used their villa courtyards to collect rainwater that was then stored in large underground reservoir. Dito naman sa Asia, sinasabi nung 9th century pa lang ay may mga rainwater harvesting systems na ginagamit ng mga sinaunang tao. Maybe we can ask Congressman Momo on this. Just joke lang. Hindi, kasabayan ng tatay ko yan eh. Joke. Hindi, joke lang. Well, here in the Philippines, we have a 34-year-old law, Republic Act number 6716, enacted in 1989, which mandated the Department of Public Works and Highways to undertake construction of rainwater collectors in all barangays in the Philippines. 3 decades later, we cannot help but ask, have we achieved the goals of the law? Rainwater harvesting has a big potential of hitting two birds with one stone. It will not only help address looming water shortage, especially in times of drought. It will likewise aid us in solving our decades-old problem in flooding when the rainy season comes. No less than the United Nations Environment Program, UNEP, has as early as 2009 considered the rainwater harvesting is a lifeline for human being welfare. Sabi nga nila, kapag may problema, ay tumingala na lang tayo sa langit. And that is exactly what rainwater harvesting will do. As it falls, we will look up and catch the rain. Kumbaga, yun na yung grasya. For one, I truly am very supportive of this intent of this proposals. I have been filing bills to this purpose since 18th Congress. I truly hope that we will find ways for the full implementation of this very noble objective, together with our senators who filed similar measures, Senator Cynthia Villar, Senator Binay, Estrada, Poe, Senator Tulfo, and with a resolution filed by the Senate Pro Tempore, Senator Legarda. You have our commitment that we will be pushing for this meaningful legislation. And meanwhile, we all know, kaya nandirito ang ating mga makikisig na congressman, the importance of establishing district engineering offices, DEOs in different localities. Inihahatid natin lamang ang serbisyo sa ating mga kababayan. Mas malapit, mas mabilis, mas mura na din. Sa pamamagitan ng panukalang ito, itutulay natin ang estado ng ating mga mamamayan. We bridge the gaps and empower our localities to determine the blueprint for their infrastructure roadmap based on their unique needs and capabilities. Kumbaga, diretso na sa mga lokalidad dahil mas alam nila ang kanilang mga pangangailangan at kung paano ito ganap at mas epektibong matutugunan. With all this, I hope that that we will have a very fruitful discussion this afternoon. Ayan, ma'am, no opening statements? Okay, so thank you. So let's now proceed to our hearing proper. Okay, may I ask the Secretary Gina De Lomes to acknowledge the resource persons present today? Gina?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and Senator Binay, and good afternoon, everyone. The Committee on Public Works recognizes the presence of the following resource persons. From the Department of Public Works and Highways, Director of Planning Service, Director Alex Bote, together with the Chief Statistics Division for Planning Service, Engineer Edwin Fortes, Ms. Rosemary Del Rosario, the Chief Environmental and Social Safeguards Division of the Planning Service, and the Engineer 2 of the Road Conversion and Statistics Section, Ms. Aisilin Castro. From the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Mr. Raymond Tadeos Ancog, the Senior Science Research Specialist, Mine and Geoscience Bureau, together with Ms. Camille Denise Yao, the Technical Assistant, Manila Bay Coordinating Office, and Ms. Camille Victoria Ordabesa. From the Department of Science and Technology, Executive Assistant of Undersecretary Sancho Maborang, the Undersecretary for Regional Operations, Mr. Ed Fugoso. Also, we have the honor to have the attendance of our House counterpart, Chairperson Honorable Romeo S. Momo, Sr., House Committee on Public Works and Highways, together with his staff, Attorney Vladimir Pelaez, Ms. Jocelyn Fajardo, Mr. Roberto Padilla, and Mr. Jayron Nate, and with the Vice Chair also of the House Committee on Public Works and Highways, Honorable Jolo Revilla. Good afternoon, sir. Together with the staff, Mr. Andrian Mark Nang, Mr. Francis Anthony Torres, Mr. Frank Alita, Mr. Mark Joseph Mupas. We have the presence of Honorable Mario Vittorio Marvi Marino. Also, the authors of House Bill number 7539, Honorable Maria Angela S. Garcia, together with Attorney Faiba Reyes, the District Engineer Delmer de la Peña, and Mr. Edwin Pascual. Honorable Alan Aldu Dujali, the District Representative of Davao del Norte, 2nd District of Davao Province, the author of House Bill number 7553. Together with General Ricardo Nepomuceno, his Chief of Staff, and Ms. Lovely Jane Omega and Mr. Gabriel Aglipay. We have the presence of Honorable Arnie Lavin Roque, the District Representative of Bukidnon, 4th District, the author of House Bill number 7645, together with Attorney Dan Rex Joseph Tap Dasan and Mr. Patrick Daraman. We have Honorable Loreto Acharon, the District Representative of the Lone District of General Santos City. We have Honorable Rap Recto is represented by his Chief of Staff Attorney Aristotel Liwag, the author of House Bill number 7648. Honorable Lawrence Defensor, the 3rd District Representative of Iloilo Province, the author of House Bill number 7769. And Honorable Vincent Garcia, the 2nd District Representative of Davao City and author of House Bill number 8133. Those are all, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much, Gina. Did you state for the record the bills to be considered for today's hearing? Just put it on the record.
The agenda po, sir? Yes, sir. For the record, we have 2 items in our agenda today. The establishment and creation of rainwater harvesting facility and the creation, establishment of District Engineering Office. For the item District Engineering Office, we have the following legislative bills. House Bill number 907, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 5th Legislative District of the Province of Batangas and appropriating funds therefore, authored by Representatives Marino, Momo, Co, Luistro, and Tambunting. Taking into consideration Senate Bill number 2160, authored by Your Honor, Senator Bong Revilla, and entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 5th Legislative District of the Province of Batangas and appropriating funds therefore. Also, we have the Senate Bill number 2274, authored by Senator Francis Tolentino, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 5th Legislative District of the Province of Batangas and appropriating funds therefore. We have House Bill number 1147, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 6th Legislative District of the Province of Isabela and appropriating funds therefore, authored by Representatives D, Momo, Co, and Tambunting. Next, we have the House Bill number 7539, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 3rd Legislative District of the province of Bataan and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Garcia, Momo, Co, and Tambunting. House Bill number 7553, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the Second Legislative District of the Province of Davao del Norte and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Dujali, Momo, and Co. We have House Bill number 7645, an act creating a district engineering office in the 4th Legislative District of the Province of Bukidnon and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Roque, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 7647, an act creating a district engineering office in the lone legislative district of the city of General Santos and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Acharon, Momo, Co, and Tambunting. House Bill number 7648, entitled An Act Creating a District Engineering Office in the 6th Legislative District of the Province of Batangas and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Recto, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 7768, an act creating a district engineering office in the 3rd Legislative District of the Province of Bulacan and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Silverio, Momo, and Co. We have House Bill number 7769, an act creating a district engineering office in the 3rd Legislative District of the Province of Iloilo and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Defensor, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 770, an act creating a district engineering office in the 2nd Legislative District of the Province of Aklan and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Haresco, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 7933, an act creating a district engineering office in the city of Antipolo, Province of Rizal, and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Acop, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 7934, an act creating a district engineering office in the lone legislative district of the city of Lapu-Lapu and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Chan, Momo, and Co. House Bill number 8133, an act creating a district engineering office in the 2nd Legislative District of Davao City and appropriating funds therefore by Representatives Garcia, Momo, and Co. And under item rainwater harvesting facility measure, we have the Senate Bill number 128, authored by Senator Cynthia Villar, entitled An Act Requiring New Commercial, Institutional, and Residential Infrastructure Projects in Metro Manila and major cities in the Philippines to install rainwater harvesting or retention facilities, providing penalties for violations and for other purposes. Senate Bill number 342 by Senator Maria Lourdes Nancy Binay, entitled An Act Institutionalizing Rainwater Harvesting System in Metro Manila and Major Cities in the Philippines and for other purposes. Senate Bill number 454, entitled An Act Mandating the Establishment, Management, Maintenance, and Regulation of a Rainwater Harvesting Facility in all new institutional, commercial, industrial, and residential development projects in Metro Manila by Senator Jinggoy Ejercito Estrada. We also have Senate Bill number 545, an act creating a rainwater harvesting facility for the management, maintenance, regulation, and utilization of rainwater runoff and improvement of ecological characteristics of catchments with the end in view of addressing flooding and water shortage in urban and rural centers by Senator Grace Poe. Senate Bill number 990, entitled An Act Mandating the Establishment, Management, Maintenance, and Regulation of a Rainwater Harvesting Facility in all new institutional, commercial, industrial, and residential development projects in Metro Manila, authored by Your Honor, Senator Bong Revilla Jr. Also, we have Senate Bill number 1687 entitled An Act Instituting as Strategies to Address and Mitigate the Damage Caused by Weather Aberrations and Natural Disasters where excessive rainwater cause massive flooding that destroy property, lives, and infrastructure, but utilizing the same to remedy problems due to lack of it to lessen the impact of droughts, typhoons, and earthquakes, strengthening the ability of government to reduce and control disaster attributable to rainwater and for other purposes by Senator Rafi T. Tulfo. Also, we have the proposed Senate Resolution number 568, authored by Senator Lauren B. Legarda, entitled Resolution Urging the Appropriate Senate Committee to Conduct an Inquiry in Aid of Legislation into the Implementation of the Rainwater Collector and Springs Development Act. Those are all, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Comsec. Let us now proceed to our first major item of our agenda. Baliktarin na muna natin dahil malakas sa akin itong mga kongresista nandito ngayon. Okay, the deliberation of local bills on district engineering offices. Before we hear the resource persons, allow us first to lay a few ground rules, no? In the interest of time, ilang minuto, ilang oras na lang tayo, isang oras kalahati siguro. Allow us to first lay out, no? I kindly limit your presentation statements to just 3 minutes. No, we will hear from the respective proponents first. Then the DPWH will state their respective evaluation of the proposals. Let's start. Tanungin na muna natin ng DPWH. Magkano po ba ang budget na kakailanganin natin sa pagtatayo ng bagong district engineering office? At magkano ang maintaining cost niyan? Kung halimbawa, isipin natin na yung kada isang engineering district para pag tinanong sa akin ng minority floor leader, alam lang natin yung sagot yan. Go ahead. Engineer, state your name, please.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairman, and the rest of the members of the Congress. For a third-class district engineering office sa personal services po, 28,449,426 pesos annually po for a third.
Annually,
Yes, sir.
including yung mga building na yan. Ng
Sa
office.
building wala pa, sir.
Wala pa.
That is
So
on the
magkano
personal.
to put that to building?
Sa building.
Oo. Personal services lang yan, no? Yung 28,449,000. MOE mo is 1,460,000,000. Tama? Capital outlay, 52 million. Ako na sumagot para sa'yo.
Yes, sir, Your
Okay.
Honor. Base, sir, sa approved GAA for the past 3 years, meron po tayong 3,441,854 po.
No, sa lahat yung sinasabi mo?
No, yung ano po, yung request, yung mga...
No, I'm just asking per district na itong
wala
natin
po
na bago. Wala ka pa.
kaming konkretong ano, sir.
Wala pa.
Yes, sir.
Wala pa.
Kasi depende po yan.
More or less.
Yes, sir.
Mga magkano? More or less. Sige, go ahead, Director. Are you direct? Please state your name.
Yeah, Alex Bote po from Department of Public Works and Highways.
Okay.
Actually po sir, we have depende po sa size nung ipapagawa po natin. Pero ang rough estimate po natin ranging po around 50,000 per square meter, sir.
50,000 per square
And-
meter.
And typically, for example, if we're talking of 1,050 square meter, we're looking of around 52 million, sir.
52 million.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So 52 million plus Personal services, MOE, 1 million. So 52 plus 82, parang ganon. So 100 something, 30 million.
Mr. Chair, around
Create
80,
the new
80 plus,
engineering.
Mr. Chair. Around 80, Mr. Chair. 28 plus 52, around 80. Plus MMOE po 1.6, ranging from around 80 million, Mr. Chair.
Okay lang. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Senator Bato and Senator Padilla. Dalawang makisig natin, Senador. Mga gusto nyo magsalita, magbigay na konti. Pare ko eh. Okay lang, okay lang. Okay? So more or less, mga 130 million.
Mr. Chair, around 52 million po dun sa building. And then for the third class, we're talking of around 28 million, Mr.
What
Chair.
about for the second class?
Second
The
class,
first class?
Mr. Chair. Second class is 36 million. For the
36.
first class, we're talking of 45 million, Mr. Chair.
Okay, ulit.
For the third class, ang bali budget po natin that we need is 28.449 million, Mr.
Second
Chair.
class.
For the second class, we're talking of 36.011 million.
36 million.
And for the first class, 45.245 million, Mr. Chair.
Okay. All right. So, isa-isayin na natin itong ating pending bills. So, it seems na kakayanin naman, easy-easy yan sa bawat distrito. No, Congressman Momo. Let us hear first from the representative, Congressman Marino of the province of Batangas for House Bill number 907. Congressman Marino, you're
Thank you.
recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Senators Bato and Padilla, my dear colleagues. Senator, ang distrito po namin ay sa Batangas City. Now, very busy po yung aming distrito. We have about 318,000 population, but during the day, maabot po yan ng mga 500,000. Tapos kami rin po yung dinadaanan ng mga trucks and the volume na pumupunta sa aming port, tumatawid going south. So, meron pong mga findings, halimbawa na lang po, kulang po yung halimbawa yung road network. But the busy, yung pong busiest na highways, ay nandoon po nakakonsentrate sa city. So, kailangan po talaga namin, Senator Chairman, ng sariling distrito para ma-manage po namin yung traffic and the volume. And hindi naman po sa pagmamalaki, yung pong aming distrito ngayon na award po na top 3 district sa buong Pilipinas. Kung may sarili po kaming distrito, baka naging top 2 po kami o top 1. Kaya po inihiling po namin, Chairman, sana ma-approve po ninyo yung mga hiling, hindi lang po yung sa akin, pati po yung sa aking mga kasamahan, dahil gusto rin naman po namin talaga mag-improve yung aming mga distrito. Hindi po siya mag-improve kung hindi po natin, ang maganda po dito, we are preparing for the possibility na madagdagan yung aming road network. And
Okay.
doon po sa, meron na pong road network, nakaplano na po.
Considered first class
Yes, we are component city,
component.
Mr. Chairman.
Okay. DPWH considered first, first class, second class, or third class, yung kay sa Batangas? Second class? Second class.
Yes, sir, Mr.
Okay. Wala man ako narinig na objection dito sa dalawang katabi ko. So, approved na yan.
Mr. Chair,
All right. Yes.
klaruhin lang natin na
Ano to? Omnibus approval na kagad natin without hearing their, Pwede ako doon.
gano'n, Mr. Chair.
Hindi, pakinggan lang natin konti-konti para baka sabihin na yun, baka tayo, Well, okay. So, let's hear, ito kay, of course, the chairman of the Committee on Public Works, Congressman Momo, for House Bill number 1147 for the province of Isabela. Yung
Mr.
probinsya
Chairman.
ng aking nanay. Ito ba, is this your, kanino to? Kay Ino. Okay, akala ko. Sige, go ahead.
Mr. Chairman, in the absence of the author, I would like to manifest or to move that the explanatory notes attached to this House bill be considered as his sponsorship message.
Okay.
And I would like to add, Mr. Chairman, that when this will be approved, this is a second-class district engineering office. And the total amount to be spent initially for PS, it's about 38 million, and then for building, it is 52 million. A total of about 90 million will be invested by the government in the creation of this district. However, I would say safely that the investment of the government is more than to the advantage of the people in the area. Dahil medyo malayo ho ito sa existing district.
agree with you.
So kailangan ho may madala natin yung serbisyo nearer to the people who deserves our service more than
Okay.
anything else.
All right. So thank you, Congressman Momo. Let's hear from Representative Garcia from the province of Bataan for House Bill number 7539. You're now recognized, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair and Senator Padilla and Senator De La Rosa. Congressman Garcia po from 3rd District of Bataan. By virtue of Republic Act 11553, Bataan was appropriated into 3 districts. So the 3rd District is a newly created district. It is compliant with the national road length, land area, and population. And siguro further, Mr. Chair, I would just like to manifest that the province of Bataan is a key contributor to regional and national growth and development. So the establishment and creation of the 3rd District Engineering Office is very vital for the services to be brought to the people and services to be brought to both the region and nation. Thank you po, Mr. Chair.
Wait. Any objection from the DPWH? Wala naman, di ba? O, approved na yun. All right, next. Okay, for House Bill number 7553, let us recognize Representative Dujali of province of Davao del Norte. Duhali ba to? Duhali.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, Bong
Okay,
Revilla.
Congressman.
Good afternoon, Senator Bato de la Rosa and Senator Robin Padilla. District 2, Davao del Norte, Alan Aldo, Duhali.
Duhali. All right.
Yeah. The explanatory note of my proposed bill will serve as my sponsorship speech.
Okay.
Gusto ko rin i-remind yung committee na yung district ko kasama yung dalawang cities, Samal Island and Panabo City. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Hearing no objection, approve. Let's proceed to our next agenda. Okay, for House Bill number 7645, Representative Roque from the province of Bukidnon. You are now recognized.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Oh,
Chair.
yes. Oh, dyan ka pala.
Good afternoon,
Yes, ma'am.
Senator Bong Revilla. Good afternoon, Senator Bato de la Rosa. And good afternoon, Senator Robin Padilla. And also to my fellow members in the House of Representatives and our resource persons. Good afternoon to all of you. It is my honor and privilege to sponsor House Bill 7645, otherwise known as the Act creating a District Engineering Office in the 4th Legislative District of the Province of Bukidnon and appropriating funds therefore. In the interest of time, Mr. Chair, I am adopting the contents of my explanatory note as my sponsorship speech when I filed this bill in the House of Representatives, originally numbered as House Bill 476. Furthermore, I would like to emphasize that this is the 4th time that this House bill has been filed in Congress.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
fourth time.
4th time na po.
Don't worry,
This same,
papasa ka na ngayon.
this same legislative measure has been filed and refiled during the 16th, 17th, and 18th Congresses, and it has been approved on the 3rd and final reading in the House of Representatives in the aforementioned previous Congresses. I believe that it is now ripe to be enacted into law. Mr. Chair, it is worthy to note also that the Department of Public Works and Highways have found this House bill to be meritorious, as it had complied with all requirements as far as the department is concerned. Lastly, I would like to express my sincerest gratitude to the Honorable Chair and the members of the committee, as well as my colleagues in the House of Representatives and the Department of Public Works and Highways for your collective and prompt action prior to this House bill's consideration in this honorable committee.
So this is your third attempt or fourth attempt?
Fourth na po.
Fourth attempt.
Yes po.
With the two gentlemen beside me, no? Sigurado approve na to. Okay.
Salamat po. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Hearing no objection, approve. Okay, House Bill number 7647. Let us recognize Representative Acharon of the City of General Santos.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, Senator Bong Revilla, and Senator Bato, Senator Robin Padilla, and my colleagues in the House of Representatives. I represent the Lone District of General Santos by virtue of a Republic Act. I forgot the number exactly. But creating Jensen, a highly urbanized home to your fellow colleague, Senator Manny Pacquiao, and also home to your tuna industry in the country.
That's right.
So we have a population of around 697,000.
Wow.
And a national road length of 445 kilometers, and a land area of 504 square kilometers. So from the perspective of the figures that I have mentioned to this committee, I believe we have fully complied with the department order as to the parameters in establishing a engineering district. So I therefore ask the committee to the chairman to please approve without thinking our legislative measure. Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone.
Hearing no objection, approve. Okay, for House Bill number 7648 for the province of Batangas, who's going to sponsor it? Okay, si Attorney Liwag of Congressman from the office of
Magandang hapon po sa inyo,
Recto.
Honorable Chairman, Senator Bato, and Boss Senator Robin. Ang position po dito ni Congressman na ngayon po ay humingi ng paumanhin because he's presently preoccupied by the budget.
Hindi, kailangan namin siya dito.
Anyway,
I'm just
we are
joking.
similarly situated with the district of Congressman Marino. Lipa City is a very vibrant city in the province of Batangas. We have around 380,000 population. So, kailangan po talaga namin ng separate district. So, yun lang po ang aming masasabi dito. Maraming salamat po.
Okay, hearing no objection, approve. Our next, House Bill number 7768 for the province of Bulacan. Who's going to sponsor it?
Mr. Chair,
Oh, ikaw.
Senator Bato de la
Mabibig ka
Rosa,
eh.
Senator Robin, good afternoon to all the members of the committee and guests.
State your name. State your name.
Congressman Revilla, Vice Chairman, Public Works. In behalf of Representative Silverio of Bulacan, I would like to manifest for the sponsorship speech to be adopted. And I would like to add that the municipality of San Rafael, being one of the largest municipalities in the province of Bulacan, is strategically located. While a large area remains agricultural and industry, many urban areas have been transformed as commercial areas that facilitate trade and commerce and play host to government and private educational institutions. A number of areas can also be potential economic zones. Thus, if a third DEO is established in one of the towns, preferably in the municipality of San Rafael, efficiently and maximum productivity will be enhanced. The 4 towns of the 3rd district will then not be left out of the effective service delivery given its size. Thank you, Mr. Chair, and we would like to thank you in advance for the passage of this bill. Thank you.
Thank you ka pa. Yeah. Okay. Hearing no objection, approve. For House Bill number Tama ba to? 7769. Let us recognize Representative Defensor for the province of Iloilo.
Thank you,
Congressman,
Chair.
you're now recognized.
Thank you. I am pleased to inform Your Honors that the Department of Public Works has found this bill to be meritorious, considering that the minimum road length required is 100 kilometers, and currently, the Engineering District Office is servicing 357 kilometers, 181 kilometers under my district, and 176 kilometers under the 4th District. Thank you also in advance for approving this bill, Your Honors, and we are honored to be working with you this afternoon. Thank you, Chair.
Okay. Thank you very much, Congressman. Hearing no objection, approve. Okay. For House Bill number 7770 for the province of Aklan. Who's going to sponsor it?
Again, Mr. Chairman,
Okay,
I
Congressman
would like
Momo.
to move that the explanatory notes attached to the bill be considered
Okay,
as the
adopted.
sponsorship message. Yeah.
Yes.
That's all, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, approve. Yan, lakas mo eh. For House Bill number 7933 for the province of Rizal, Congressman Momo, please proceed.
Mr. Chair,
Oh, Congressman Revilla.
this bill seeks to create a separate DO in the city of Antipolo, which shall be known as the Third Rizal DO, amending for the purpose RA number 8793, an act upgrading the Rizal sub-DO into a regular DO to be known as the Rizal First Engineering District and appropriating funds thereof. It shall have jurisdiction over infrastructure and public works in the 16 composite barangays of the city, divided into 8 barangays of each legislative district. It will free the current Rizal First District Engineering District from the burden of stretching its limited resources to provide for the ever-growing public works needs of the city of Antipolo, as well as facilitate a more focused response to the developmental requirements of the city. So therefore, we move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, hearing no objection, approve. Okay, for House Bill number 7934, for the city of Lapu-Lapu. Who's going to
Mr. Chair,
present? Okay, Congressman Jolo.
it is imperative that a separate and dedicated DO be created for the city of Lapu-Lapu. Through this, it is hoped that the important functions of the DPWH in terms of planning, design, construction, and maintenance of infrastructure, especially the national highways, flood control, and water resources development systems, and other public works will be carried out more promptly and efficiently, Mr. Chair. So move.
Okay, approve. Okay, for House Bill number 8133, let us recognize Representative Garcia of Davao City.
Thank you,
Congressman.
Mr. Chairman. And good afternoon to all. Senator Bong Revilla, Senator Bato, Senator Robin, and good afternoon to everyone as well. May I just make a